What is going on, guys? Marijn here and welcome to today's vlog. Now, I was actually doubting whether I should shoot a vlog or I should only film my ab workout. So I asked you guys on Instagram because I really wanted to share another ab workout. So I asked you guys, should I just share the ab workout, like straight to the point, short video, or vlog my day? And more people wanted me to vlog my day. So I'm gonna do that. Let's get that vlog started. Update on my diet, there have been some changes and right now I'm eating more than I was like last time I did a full day of eating for you guys. I'm not doing a full day of eating today, by the way, but just letting you know what kind of changes have been made in my diet. Now I'll definitely do another full day of eating soon, right? Showing you everything that I eat on a day. But right now I am gonna show you my macros. I'm eating 4,000 calories at the moment, which is awesome because that is like the highest I've been in a long time, doing that consistently, right? At some point I noticed like I'm just not getting weight anymore, so I've slightly been increasing my calories by 100 calories each time that I didn't really gain strength anymore and I didn't gain weight on the scale at all in the morning. So yeah, 4,000 calories. It is, the macros are 200 protein, 100 grams of fat, and 575 grams of carbs. So yeah, that's a shitload of carbs. I'm also not gonna lie, the macros, I don't hit them perfectly every single day. At such an amount of calories, it doesn't really matter that much anymore, especially when you're trying to gain muscle. If you're losing fat, it matters more to hit them perfectly, right? But now, some days I might have a little bit higher fat or even higher protein very often as well, because just a lot of foods contain protein, right? That I like to eat. So yeah, that's that. But I'm every day shooting for those 4,000 calories from now on. And also, since I'm able to eat that many calories now, I'm not doing intermittent fasting anymore, which is a shame in one way because I love intermittent fasting, right? I love the mental benefits it gives me as well, the way it really helps me stay productive. But right now it's simply like not realistic to do intermittent fasting. It was just too hard to get in my calories. So you know, I will do it again once I start cutting. And I also did it during this bulk, but only kind of like in the beginning when my calories were not too high. But once you're at a point where your calories are so high, you have a hard time getting them in, intermittent fasting is not a good idea because it simply makes it harder for yourself. So that is a little update on my diet. Now, since I'm able to eat that many carbs, right? That is very good news. You know why? Because now I can eat even bigger portions of oats. So there we go, gonna eat this and then we can get the day started. So first thing that's on the plan today, gonna head to Ramo, do some sample adjustments, mainly for the products that are dropping in summer and some other things. So a few months ago, you saw me pretty often going to the Crystal office, right? We had like an office and warehouse space of our own where, you know, we shipped out all the orders ourselves, etc. But now a few months ago, we moved all our products to another warehouse and they take care of everything, right? So we outsourced that whole process. So we don't have like a physical office anymore, but we literally just either be at Ramo's place or at my place. Ramo just has a new apartment. It's actually really nice. And he has a good office set up here as well. This is it. The Crystal office.
What's up? Welcome, guys. So here we do daily meetings, weekly meetings.
Yeah.
And yeah, this is where the creativity starts and well, where the product starts.
I guess we had a really good meeting here and we have some really exciting things coming in summer. Can't wait. And oh, by the way, when is that heat dropping?
Yeah, guys, be ready. There's only 100 pieces and it's dropping 26th of February. This February.
Right, it's time to go home and eat some food. It's been a few hours and right now I have to actually kind of like force feed myself throughout the day. So, you know, this is the real bulk in effect. Prepped this a few days ago. It's 120 grams of pasta, 125 grams of lean minced meat, then some corn and zucchini, and I'm also gonna add some fresh tomatoes that I'm gonna cut up. All right, so I just finished my leg workout there. It was a good one. Didn't record it because today is all about hitting those abs, right? I am currently bulking. My abs don't look the best. but I am building them up, which is very, very important, and which is always a tip that I really, really want to share with you guys. Don't just train your abs when you're cutting body fat, but actually train them when you're eating more food, because then you can actually build them up, right? Now, the reason I like to hit abs on my leg days is because when you train legs, when you do like squats, I did hip thrust today, you hit a lot of your transverse abdominis, which is your inner abs, all right? So on top of that, I also, like, that is really your core, right? But you also have the six pack, the visible abs, and those we're gonna hit right now with isolation work for the abs. Now, the first exercise I'm doing is the seated leg tucks. You can do this on a bench. You can actually even do this exercise at home, so you don't necessarily need to do it in a gym. That is what I really like about this exercise. You can do it anywhere, but it's also just very, very good for targeting the lower abs specifically, right? It hits your full abs, but it has a really good focus on the lower abs. Now, this is an area that a lot of people have problems with developing, so I definitely recommend trying out this exercise. First, do it without a weight, and then once you can do 15 reps without a weight, then make sure to add a weight and put it between your feet. During this exercise, make sure to really focus on squeezing your abdominal muscles at the top when you contract, and then slowly bring your feet back down. Don't make it a swinging motion, all right? Control the weight. If you don't do that, you're going to use your legs in order to get the weight up, and that's obviously not what we want to accomplish here. The second exercise I'm doing is a superset. First of all, I'm doing the regular cable crunch. You guys will see me do this a lot. I love this exercise. I'm a big fan of it because it's just very easy to overload your abs with this exercise. You can go pretty heavy on it, and you can really build that up over the months, get stronger at it. But I'm supersetting this with Russian twists, and that is a very good exercise to target your obliques. So with the cable crunch, you hit your full abs in general and a lot of the upper abs as well. And then with the Russian twist, you really finish it off by hitting those side abs and those obliques. And those really bring out the aesthetics in your physique as well. So it's very important to target your total abs. And I really love this superset. These exercises go very well together. And then you also don't have to go super heavy on the Russian twist, right? Because you're already pre-exhausted your abs. So after you do a set of cable crunch, you directly go into the Russian twist. And trust me, this burn is insane. Try it out. After this, finishing it off with the reverse crunch. This is an amazing finisher. If you can do many reps on this one, make sure to start out with it instead of do it at the end, right? That all has to do with personal preference and how strong you are in your core. Now, what I like to do is do the reverse crunch and also really go up with my legs. You don't have to bring your legs fully back to the starting position where they are like on the floor, because the first part of the movement uses a lot of your hip flexors. You don't really want that. You want to hit the abs, right? And this is very good for the lower abs again. But if you go with your legs up, it's also very good for your inner abs, for your core. So I love this exercise to finish it off with. And that concludes today's full ab workout. All right, guys, so that was one of my ab workouts. I hope you enjoyed, and make sure to try it out at home and then let me know how you like it, right? The burn is absolutely insane, and there's a big focus on the lower abs. Now, this is one of the ab workouts that I do. I rotate between two different ones, and I try to hit my abs 2 to 3 times a week. And as far as the rest, I take 1 minute rest in between all the sets. So as you guys can see there in the gym, my abs are still pretty tight. What do you think, Stan?
Yeah, for your bulk, this is really good, man.
My bulks usually go way too far, right? I did a mini cut not too long ago, but we still got about 6 weeks left of bulking.
8.
Stan wants to push me to like keep bulking for a couple of years.
He's too lean, so he has to do an extra 2 weeks as punishment.
I'm gonna go next level this year again. So I need my time.
Okay.
I want to make sure I don't get too fat before. But yeah, I can definitely make some more gains. But yeah, so we had a good session. Now it's time for a post-workout meal. And since we're bulking, we got to get a big meal in, right? Now we live in this place called Nijmegen, somewhere in the Netherlands. And this new place opened up here. Always when I'm like in the US or when I'm traveling, I tell you guys that I love Chipotle, right? And I love those burrito places. We never had them here, but now there is a new one to open up. So I tried it out 3 times now in 1 week. It's nice. Oh, God. Stan told me to put ananas in here. That's the Dutch joke. But yeah, there's pineapple in here with chicken. All the good stuff. So good, man. Cheese. Excellent meal when you are bulking. You can play around with the ingredients, which is what I really like about these places. So yeah, I'm happy that these guys opened up here, which was only a few weeks ago, right? So, love it. So a normal person eats his food from 1 plate, but it literally doesn't fit. You know, I need my whole plate just to fit these potatoes on, which is 450 grams, right? Then I have 150 grams of marinated chicken here, really nice, and some Brussels sprouts. So yeah, I think now I can finally understand how Stan the man has a hard time with his diet, or when I always think it's so enjoyable to eat so much, right? Because he eats 5,000 calories a day. At some point, it's just like you have so much food. It's just kind of like, it's just not as enjoyable as you imagine it to be when you're cutting body fat, right? Because then you just dream of living a life like this where you could eat everything. But then once you do for a while, it just gets hard, literally. You have to force feed yourself. So that is it for this little vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really hope you enjoyed the ab workout. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more videos because a lot more is coming. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Peace out.